Russ, is that the kind of performance that has managers scratching their heads?
Yeah, well, obviously I'll take full responsibility for that, as all managers do after a poor performance. So yeah, I'm going to have to suck that up now, take all the criticism, and get us ready for next Saturday, because that performance is not a performance that replicates or mirrors myself and the football club and even the players I brought in.
Did you see it coming at all?
I think that's why you scratch your head, because no, I didn't, especially after the 5 weeks we've had and we've built up. But I think with this group and probably the level, you're always one performance away from that, and that was ours today. But the thing is, it happened at Curzon as well, which was here a couple of months ago, which we've obviously got it in us. Took a bit of emotional, how do I say it? An emotional hurdle after about 5-3 with having to bring our talisman off because he strained his side. But there's no excuse on bringing on big Arbury Morgan Smith, and it's this could have made our team stronger. But I'm not putting it down to him. We were just nowhere near it today.
And I know you don't like to get too up when you're winning and too down when you're losing, but I can see actually this one's having a bit of an effect on you today.
Well, I think I've said to the lads all week we could have gone top of the league today, albeit results go our way, and that was not a team that looked like they were top of the league. So we're going to have to get back to the drawing board big time and soon, because we're 11 games in. I think overall the season's been good, but not good enough.
And what's the mood in the dressing rooms afterwards? No doubt some frank talking?
Not very good, no. Some home truths, to be honest, and I'll look at myself this weekend, getting ready to go next week, because it'll be a new week and we've got an FA Cup game to win. But yeah, I think we all need to look in the mirror today, because we've let our biggest crowd of the season down, and it takes time to get them crowds at this football club, and we've built it up and we've got the numbers we wanted to then kick on, and it'll take another 6 weeks to replicate that again.
Do you park it from here when you come back in on Monday, or do you have to reflect on it and revisit it?
I think you've got to have the disappointment over the weekend. You have to self-assess yourself. You've got to look yourself in the mirror, and then of course we reset. God willing, October. So we've got a long season to carry on. But with no midweek game, we've got half the week next week to kind of dilute this and dissect it. And then we'll ramp it up again for next week.
You said you lost Ethan just before the kick-off. Is it a bad one?
No, it's not a bad one. It was caused by something in training yesterday, which was, again, it just shows our luck, to be honest. Listen, we're missing some big players today. No excuse. I thought we looked flaky and I thought we looked soft, and that is something that I'm not going to accept.
So, in not accepting, what do you do about it?
We analyse the performance, we analyse each other, and then we'll talk it through, and then we'll go again come Monday.
Scott Burgess made his debut. Any comments? Are you pleased with that?
Yeah, I thought he was the only plus sign, to be honest, and that hurts me, because I want him to come into a group that's full of confidence, and he's got to fight for his place. We've got a very good squad here, albeit we're down 6 players at the moment. But you get talked about more when you don't play today, and I think the lads who don't play have probably won man of the match. And
good to see Nathan Lowe back on the bench today, so he came on for a few minutes at the end.
Yeah, listen, Nathan Lowe's been excellent for us. Unfortunately for us, we've missed him for 3 weeks. He only come back training Tuesday. But he's a big part of what we're trying to do here this season. He wants to play every single game, I understand that. And he was probably watching that game in frustration.
And no one wants to feel like they are tonight, so it's about very much on the front foot for next week and try and get this out of the system then with a big cup game.
Yeah, listen, you come to win games of football. When you don't, you've got to be naturally disappointed. I'm very disappointed now, and I will be until we go again next week. And don't worry about ramping it up next week and getting the lads back on side. That's part of football. We win more games than we lose at this football club, and we have to get over this defeat very quickly, because I think it was the performance more than anything that has disappointed me. The lack of fight, which I can't quite put my finger on, to be honest. So yeah, we're going to get loads of questions fired at us this week, and rightly so.